Well, hello, my solistic friends and family. I am coming back with another video. This is Shanika, your solistic jewelry artist, and I have been waiting for this video because I am getting ready to do the candy review. Yay! So everything came, but one thing that did not come is the chamoy pickle. It didn't come because of why? I didn't order it. It was so expensive, and I knew today once I got everything that I was going to go to this candy shop we have, and they had it, but your girl wasn't finna pay no $18 for no chamoy pickle. Now it does have all this other stuff in it, but I didn't get it. But I did, from the little shop, picked up some other little treats that I was excited about. So we'll go over that. I will review those and taste them and tell you what I think. So first, let me kind of pull my chair up, because this kind of like, I got to get a long cord for my cord. A long cord for my camera. Phone light. It's been a long day. It's Monday. What can I say? So, I ordered some candy from the TikTok shop. And we're going to do like a tasting of those candy. And then the other things that I ordered, we'll just kind of like taste and, you know, like a taste and what you think kind of thing. So the first thing I got from the TikTok shop is, and look, my daughter did this. I didn't even know it'd been open. So she done already tried it. So these are the freeze-dried candy. And what they do is they just take regular candy, like this right here is the peach ring original flavor that looks like this, these peach rings, and they freeze the candy, which blows them up to another size, a huge size. And everybody had been eating these different kind of freeze-dried. It says here that freeze-dried, the candy becomes crunchy compared to its previous chewy state. So that's exactly what the freeze-dried candy is. So let's try the peach rings. Peach rings is one of my chewy favorites. So being freeze-dried, I said, okay, let me try it. And I do have my water, because I know I'm gonna be ready to drink some water. So let's try the peach ring. Let's see. And of course they got all these little missing pieces because they don't freeze dried it. So let's try it. This is the original peach ring flavor. It does have that peach flavor. It seemed like it made it more intense. The crunchiness is not bad, but it almost reminds me of like a skin, but with a flavor in it, like a pork rind, but it's just got flavor. You know, they say this the new thing, the freeze-dried candy. So, once you bite into it, you're so busy trying to gather all the pieces that breaks up So, I would give the flavor actually a 7. But the freeze dried is peach ring, I'll probably give it maybe a 4. Maybe a 4. So those the peach rings. Let me make sure I'm recording. Let's make sure. Okay, it's recording. It's recording. I wanted to make sure. Kind of watch my time. So, with that being said, let's try this, which is the fruit roll-up. And I got this from Missy Branding Company. It's another TikTok shop candy. So I love fruit roll-ups. And I want to do fruit roll-ups wrapped in ice cream. And it's supposed to be crunchy. But this right here is just the freeze-dried fruit roll-up. So let's try this. Let's see. The fruit roll-up freeze-dried. And the flavor is tropical flavor. So you can see how it's been freeze-dried, all crunchy. And then it breaks up all in the bag. So a lot of people don't want the candy out. I don't know. So let's taste it. Let's see. Now that flavor actually reminds me of the Fruit Loops. With this being freeze-dried, it reminds you of the Fruit Loops. I'm thinking of the cereals. With that tropical fruity flavor, it reminds me of the cereals. So, let me take another bite of just the red and see. Because that's more the fruity flavor I'm thinking with all the different rainbow colors. So let's bite this and see. There is a difference. This tastes like watermelon. It still gives me the cereal taste. And it melts faster. It don't break up like the fruit rings did. So it kind of melts faster. So I would give the fruit roll-up freeze-dried, I would give it a 4. What am I doing? Taste. Am I doing flavor? So for flavor, I would give it an 8. And for the freeze-dried part of it, maybe a 5. Only because, like I said, it don't breaks up so much in your mouth. So fruit roll-ups. Yeah. I like the fruit roll-ups better than I do the peach rings. So that's that. Now let's try, and I tell you guys, this is one of my I don't want to say childhood favorite, but these strawberry field candy is one of my all-time classic favorites. Do y'all remember these? Do y'all remember these? Y'all got to remember these. These strawberry wrappings with the green at the end. So I can't find them in the store no more. So I was like, where they at? So I went to Amazon and they were super expensive. So I was like, no way would I be paying like 20 some dollars for a bag of candy. So that's when I found these on TikTok for probably about $5 for the bag. And because these are one of my classic favorite candies, I got 2 bags. So, of course, there's a candy shop that I guess recreated it. These strawberry filled candies and called, well, they may always been bonbons. I just didn't know the name. But let's try strawberry filled. Now they are bigger, where they used to be real small. So this side compares the maker of these did make them bigger. Oh, actually that was. Now with this candy, they made them bigger, but they didn't put butter little filling in it. That's a bummer. They should put more filling. So it's the same candy, the same size. But the original didn't have that much filling either, but that wasn't as big. So I would say for the candy itself, I would probably give it maybe a 4. And the taste, I guess a 5. So, I am still a 20 because it was so big. Yeah, but the look of it does remind you of the original candy. So, okay. Yeah, that's a lot. Oh. Ooh, there was a lot of chew on there. So, Now, what's next? When I tell you guys, lemon heads. Anything lemon, my favorite drink is lemonade. I have always loved lemonade, always. So any lemony candy, and it's funny because I'm not a big sour candy eater, but lemon flavor, I love it. So when I saw these freeze-dried lemon heads, I said, I have to try these. I got to try these lemon heads. So, like I said, I love lemon heads. So when I saw the freeze-dried, I said, I have to try them. And let's see what I think. And I like the way they look. They almost look like this light air popcorn looking candy because they so light. And once you freeze dry them, of course, they, you know, pop out like that. So let's try it. I haven't tried these, any of these. So. They are light. Let's see what instructions are. Any. Okay. How do I rate this one? It's light like a popcorn. I do like that. It's soft on your teeth. So I actually will probably give this an 8. It's got that lemon flavor. It's not breaking up in my mouth. It's really light. I'm still getting that lemon flavor. And as far as the taste, I will give it a 6. I'll give it a 6. So these are the air dried, freeze dried lemon heads. Okay. And my daughter be taking them back to school. So let me see if that's it. Okay, that's it on my TikTok shop candy. Now, what I have left is I ordered these from someone off of YouTube. And these are the saltwater taffy. And she has sugar free and then just the regular. So I ordered just the regular. We're gonna taste these. I got to open it up all the way. So taffy, this is another childhood candy or classic. So let's see. I wonder if this is. You got banana, watermelon, cherry, vanilla, chocolate, and raspberry. So I really want to try this one. I'm thinking this flavor right here. Oh, watermelon. I'm thinking it's watermelon. Now, of course, taffy is the one that kind of sticks to your teeth. But, this is another classic candy, and I wanted to try it and do a review on it. And so many people was buying them. I'm like, okay. It's a good flavor. But I feel like taffy, you gotta be careful because it sticks. But it's overall, I would give it it started breaking down, but I would still give it maybe a 5. And as far as the taste, maybe 5. Oh, yeah. So, we've got way more to go. And I couldn't finish that up. So, let's see what's next. And I ordered this small bag of coconut glazed nuts. I am such a peanut, pecan, almonds person. But these right here say almonds, cashews, and coconuts. So it must be almonds and cashews covered in coconut. And it's a glazed nut. So let's try it. Because it's nuts on the run. So if I do like them, then I will be ordering another pack from them. So let's see. This is how it looks. This looked glazed. Like, I don't know which one this is. It might be the almond because they are almonds and cashews. So this must be the almond covered in this coconut glazed. So let's try it. Wow. Oh my goodness. The flavor in this is trying to see if, oh, here's a cashew. Let me try it. That was the almond that I tried. That was so good. I taste the coconut. The almonds are not hard as they usually are, but that one is not. And it's got this coconut glaze. Let's see the sugar content. It's 142 calories. So that's not bad at all for a snack, I guess. Oh, but of course you got to think about sugar. So it got sugar in it and added sugar. So you don't want to eat too many of these. So I will be keeping these as a snack. But yeah, let me try that cashew. See the little moon shape? Let's try this. I would give this actually a 9. But as far as the look, well, for the bag, it'll have to be a 4 because anytime you cannot seal back up your bag for me, I don't like that. So once you open it, they expect you to go on and eat them. But the taste is very good. So the coconut glazed caramel, nuts. Okay, now here's another bag, and it's the same brand. They are glazed donut. I'm thinking about a donut. They are glazed nuts. It's still almonds and cashews, but it's got a cinnamon vanilla flavor. So let's try these. And of course, I already rated the bag. That I don't like the bag. I'm gonna give it a 4. Cause see now I'm gonna have to put them in some Ziplocs. So let's try these same almonds and cashews, but they're cinnamon vanilla. Let's see how they look. They are glazed, but they don't look glazed. They look almost like a dried. So let's taste it. I know why they look and taste different, because it's the sugar on them. Where this right here is caramel and they're lighter. And with the cinnamon vanilla, they're darker because sugar and that cinnamon darkens it. It has an intense flavor, and they are hard. So I'm not a big fan of these. So for me, the taste would be about maybe a 3. Because the cinnamon and the vanilla, to me, took off that almost that natural state that they're supposed to be in. But so no for these for me. Let's see what's next. So we have a shop. It's a candy shop, and I'm gonna see if I can add a quick video or a picture of it, because I wanted to do the chamoy pickle, as I said earlier. So I went to this shop, but I didn't know pickle is $18. And I'm not finna buy no $18 pickle to taste. So they did have some chamoy gummies. And chamoy is like their seasoning that they put over like a Mexican food. Because I think that's their seasoning. And so it has become so popular with the younger folks because they love that spicy and hotness. So I just got a few things from our candy shop to review and try. So I did get the oh yeah. So I got the gummy chamoy gummies with the seasoning on it. So they just take candy items and people flocks to these candies. Anything with that sauce on it. So you see this, the gummy shape. So let's see, you got the seasoning on it. So let's see how that tastes. Oh, whoa. Whoa. This is so spicy. It's cleaning up my sinus. Whoa. With every bite, the flavor is so intense. Oh my goodness. And it's sticking to my teeth like crazy. So for the flavor, I'm not a big spicy eater. I'm gonna have to. For the flavor, for somebody that like the flavor, I guess I have to go high if you like it. So for somebody that like that chamoy flavor, for these being some small gummies, I would have to give it at least a 7. But for me, it'll be about a 4. And the shape and the look of them, they did good on them because you see the bear and you can definitely taste all those spices on it. So I give it about a 5. And everything I'm rated on a scale of 1 to 10. Whoa, that was intense. Now, let me tell you what I have here. Peach rings is one of my husband's favorite. He loves peach rings and that's why I ordered, because we love peach rings. But if I get them, it's because he loves them. And that's why I got the freeze-dried peach rings to try. So while I was at the candy shop, they had strawberry and banana peach rings. So like I said, I tried the peach ring, I tried the watermelon, but I never tried strawberry and banana. So let's try one of them. This is strawberry and banana. I love that chewy. And strawberry and banana is coming through. And it is sugary when you bite into it. But that's desired as soon as you start the biting. That strawberry and banana is a nice flavor. I'm trying to see if I like it over the peach flavor. I would say I do. I would say I do. So it's still another classic candy that because of it, look, I would give it a 7. And with it being strawberry and banana, that I taste both flavors at once, I give it an 8. So, right, there you go with that. Now, I got something to more, but I'm not finna open this. I'm gonna give it to my daughter. They call Gummy and Bloody Bears. And I thought that would be such the perfect little pack to try. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm not. And it's actually got different flavors. There are gummy worms, gummy bears, and they got them in this chamoy sauce. And the sauce is chamoy, but they got it swimming in like this flavor. I don't have my glasses to kind of see the rest of these little words. But let's see. Yep, it's crawling in chamoy and chili sweet and sour sauce. It's like a tummy ache waiting to happen. So we're going to give these to her. We're going to let her try it. I'm not going to try them. And only because this right here was so intense, the gummy bears. So imagine if I tried them in this gummy sauce, the chamoy sauce. So no, I'm not gonna try that. We're gonna pass. That's a pass on that. But what we do have that I would try is, who know what these are? You got to know what these are. Let me pull out one. These are the sugared candy fruit slice. And the reason why I got these flavors is because I'm thinking this might be the one. Let me try this one. Is that it is grapefruit. This is a grapefruit flavor. I never tried the fruit slice and grapefruit flavors. So let's try it. Like I said, it is a sugary candy. Yeah, gummy. But it's a candy, sugar candy. And this is the flavor grapefruit. So. It's still that chewy. You taste that grapefruit flavor. And it's so sugary. The look of it, I would give it an 8. But the taste, I give it a 3. Because you taste the grapefruit flavor, but it's almost like you take the grapefruit and you just powder so much sugar on it. And of course, they are coated in sugar, so what do you expect? But I didn't expect it to be so overbearing with that sugar taste. So that's why I said, yeah, it's a 3. But let me tell you the fun gummies I got. I thought these were so fun. So this must be for Halloween, but I thought they was too cool. So they had some gummies that actually looked like fingers. So their gummies looked like fingers. I thought that was so cool. So I got 2 of these with 2 different flavors. And I even got the gummy teeth. Try me, eat me. And they got the little fangs, so I may go this way. You see the little fang teeth? So I thought these was the coolest. So I had to get these little gummies to try. So let's try them. So of course, for the look, and they did really well with the replica of a teeth. I will give it actually the look of it, maybe a 9. And the taste, it don't even have a taste. So they did great on design, but it's just a gummy flavor. It's no flavor that you would even expect, because I have none. It's like, it's a gummy. So they did well with the design, but the taste sucks. It's out here, it's like no name for the flavor. Now for the fingers, you would think it's orange. So it should maybe have like an orange or tangerine flavor. And I'm thinking with this yellow, maybe a banana or lemon flavor finger. So let's try. And I like the way how they kind of like polish the nail on the finger. So these will be cool for a Halloween party, just for the look of them. Oh. That is so hard. So the look, I will give it a 9. And for the taste, I give it a 1. It's flavorless, and I mean, you can't even chew it. No. No. So we have one more left, and they call these the salsa-getti. So these supposed to be some watermelon flavor spaghetti candy. So let's try. Oh, that's why I got this, because this was in the chamoy section. And so you're supposed to take the candy and add this gusher sauce on it. Supposed to add, let me see that. Supposed to add this gusher sauce onto the candy. So let's taste the flavor, because I don't know about this sauce. So for the look of it, definitely, I would definitely give it a 9. They did 100% great with making them like the little spaghetti strings. So that's cool. So let's give it a taste. Supposed to be watermelon flavor, but it say salsa. So I'm thinking it's gonna taste like salsa and watermelon. So let's try it. Whoa. Woo. Again, for somebody that love spicy, there's salsa on here. Woo. It's definitely strong. So if it's that strong, imagine if you put that sauce on it. So, the taste of it, for me, I'm gonna have to give it like probably maybe a 3. You do taste the watermelon and you taste the salsa, so I don't know why that combination don't really go together. But with this, it kind of works a little bit. So it's not my favorite. But so that's the last of our candy review. I love candy. And because I love candy, I have a treat for you guys. So with all of that being done, you waited to the very end. I have a surprise for you guys. I ordered this blessed tin can of strawberry and cream heart candy. So I ordered this, just one, not for me to review. I wanted to share my candy, and I ordered one, and I wanted to be a blessing or blessed to my viewers. So if you would like to win this candy giveaway, put in the comment my childhood favorite color, and I will give you guys 24 hours. No, do I need to? I think it probably won't take that long. Just until I see, well, it'll be 24 hours if I don't see the answer when I will close it. And the first person that tells me my childhood favorite color in the comment will be the winner. So I'm thinking, if I don't see it, I give you guys maybe 24 hours, because I might, in case I can't get back to the video. But if I do see it, I will congratulate that person. So thanks for watching my video. I appreciate you guys. That was so much fun. Other than my favorite would be the caramel glaze, the coconut caramel, almond and cashews. They're my favorite, and the rest I'm going to bag and either take to work or give my daughter. But I'm thinking I'm gonna give them to her, because that way she can take them to school. She can give them to her friends. Other than these right here, these will be for my husband. These is peach rings, which they are strawberry and banana flavor. So thanks guys for watching. See you in the next video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye.